Welcome back. In less than a month now, the PeoplesBank Arena, you formerly remembered as the XL Center, will be open again with some big-time upgrades.
NBC Connecticut's Melissa Cooney is joining us live inside with a look at renovations. Melissa, this could be a big deal for Hartford.
Yeah, guys, that's certainly the hope. If you go inside this building, you'll see renovations that cost $145 million, a combination of state and private funds. Arena officials and city officials say they hope that these changes bring a new era of vibrancy to the city of Hartford. If these walls could talk.
On one, here's Weiss in front. Robert comes it up with Glenn Webb.
The roof of the Coliseum portion of the Civic Center collapsed.
We're just really excited to showcase the building and what a $145 million renovation looks like.
The PeoplesBank Arena, formerly known as the XL Center and the Civic Center, is reopening its doors after a months-long, multi-million-dollar renovation that took years for officials to settle on.
It was needed, honestly, and it was, in my opinion, overdue, and the community deserves a building like this.
So what does this new and improved Hartford staple have to offer?
The entire building, basically from the roof down, has been painted.
The first thing ticket holders will notice, the chairs in the lower bowl are modernized. The retractable seats are upgraded too, and now have a very requested but simple amenity, cup holders.
We've always had these, but the previous version were like 25 years old and didn't work.
They've added loge box seating and bunker suites, which will be completed soon.
This corridor right here literally puts you're almost at center ice.
And perhaps the crown jewel of the renovations, this club and event space.
Previously was really storage space and kind of back of house, kind of not a real attractive space.
These are all offerings the previous space didn't have, but competing arenas do have. That's one reason why officials think the former XL Center wasn't as competitive in our region.
On average, we would do 8 to 10 concerts a year. You know, we're expecting to be double that on an annual basis and then continue to grow on that. My hope is this year we're north of 15. And we're on pace to be there.
The renovations are creating buzz in the city.
Back in the 60s and the 70s, all the big name acts would come through Hartford. I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of that.
With a downtown business corridor that's itching for some action.
Small businesses, that's what we're relying on. We're relying on these foot traffic, big events, small events.
And the building is back open for business on October 17th, kicking off with the Hartford Wolfpack. Guys, busy fall ahead.
So, Melissa, as this big-time renovation was going on, everybody was talking about, will the Sun play there? Is the Sun going to stay in Connecticut? The WNBA team we're talking about, of course. You get any updates on that today?
Well, I don't have any updates on where the Sun will be going, but I did talk to the Hartford mayor about what that could mean for this community. He says if the Sun, and this is all an if, did go to Hartford and play in the PeoplesBank Arena, they would have 21 games that they would be bringing to the city, which is something he said, of course, officials will be welcoming with open arms. But if you're keeping up with this saga, I'll call it that, lots of twists and turns and changes. They have not reached a conclusion, so head to our website, NBCConnecticut.com, for updates on all things Connecticut Sun. For now, we're live in Hartford. Melissa Cooney, NBC Connecticut News.